All right, you guys, today's lesson is on interpreting equations. Now, as you can see, these are just one-step equations. And we've been working with equations all year, being able to solve, being able to manipulate, but really I don't think we take the time to step back and say, okay, now really, what does it mean? So this is really what we're doing today. We're really getting into, okay, well, what could this equation mean? Or what could this one, or what could this one, or what could this one? So we're gonna go through these and I'm gonna give you some random things that they could mean, right? But the base of it should always be there. We have something. Now remember, your variable is what we don't know. So that's always going to be our unknown. So we have something, we add 2 more to that, and that gives us a total of 8. All right, we can see that that's our equation. Now, I could say, all right, I have X amount of students, 2 more walk in the door, now I have 8 students. Or I have read X amount of books, I read 2 more, now I've read a total of 8 books. Or I have X amount of candy bars, I buy 2 more, now I have 8 candy bars. It doesn't really matter what we're talking about. All you need to realize is we have some, we add more to it, and now we have this total. You see that? So with adding and subtracting, that's really what you need to watch out for, whatever you're doing. So this one down here, we say, okay, I have something, I take 8 away from it, and now I have a new total. So let's say I have X amount of dollars in my bank account, I take away 8, now I have 72. Or I have X amount of books on the shelf, I take away 8 of them, now I have 72. Or let's say we're at a dog park. I don't know why, because I wouldn't be there. But there are X amount of dogs, 8 leave. Now there are 72 dogs at the dog park. You see how that works? The idea is still the same. You're bringing more into it. If you're adding, you're taking things away from it if you're subtracting. So hopefully that helps you out with those two. Now multiplying is obviously it's different, right? But we think about it in the same way. We have something, this is our unknown, right? Whatever we have, and you could say books or candy bars or friends or dogs or money or whatever. And then whatever we're doing to it, we're multiplying it by that number in front. So let's say I have candy bars. I have 3 friends. I give each friend X amount of candy bars. I gave away 6 candy bars. Does that make sense? So 3 friends, each of them get X amount. I gave a total of 6 candy bars. You can think of it like this too. 7 friends, each of them get X amount. I gave them 14. It just worked out that our X's are actually the same here. They won't always be that, just so you know. I can actually even change this one. These friends get more candy bars. Just kidding. Okay. So if I'm making cards and there's 3 people there, 3 people make X amount of cards each for a total of 6 cards, all right? Or we have 7 people, they each read X amount of books and we read a total of 21 books. Things like that. Really, we're just making this equation fit a story, whatever the story is. They will tell us. You just need to make sure that that story makes sense to the equation. And remember, that story can shift and be different things, but it wouldn't make sense. I can't say, okay, I have X amount of kids in my room and then 2 went away and then I had 8 kids, because my equation isn't saying that 2 went away. So make sure that the story matches the equation, okay? Good luck. This is just the first 5, and then we're going to do 2 steps.